Hello kid, today we are going to learn how were the houses of different people long time back. Well, do you think they also lived in apartments or flats like you? Not exactly. Let's see how were their homes. Your friend Raghav had gone to his grandparents' home in the Taragaon district. But Raghav used to stay in a grand flat in a multi-storied building. But when he reached his grandfather's place, he saw the houses were very different. They were not matching his flat at all. So he became very curious. He asked his grandfather that when was this house made? Who made it? Because it looked very different. Do you know what his grandfather said? He said that this house was made 75 years ago and he did not make it. It was made by his grandfather. So can you understand how old this house is? And moreover, there was no electricity at that time. So only 20 years before they got the electric connection. Then Raghav asked that this house was made of mud and the walls were very thick. Moreover, he was feeling quite cool even he had not put on the AC as well. He asked Grandpa, why is that? Because in Mumbai, Raghav had to switch on the AC due to excessive heat and only then he felt comfortable. Grandpa said because these walls were made of mud and they were very thick, and because of that the house was very much cooler. It did not require an AC. So let's see what Raghav said after this. Raghav said, but Grandpa, this house doesn't look so strong. How do you manage it? It has been constructed so long back. Grandpa said that this house requires maintenance from time to time. So how do they maintain it? They have got masons who come down and replastered the walls with a mixture of rice husk and mud. Why is that? Because it keeps the walls strong. And not only that, they have the thatched roof which is also required for oversheeting so that they were always supported with bamboos and straws, and the house was also intact and it was cool as well. Then Raghav asked, but how come your house is not made of concrete? Because our flat is all made up of cement and concrete. Grandpa said that mud was the only building material available in abundance at that point of time. Moreover, mud was cheaper than concrete. So, they used to use the mud for making their houses. Then Raghav noticed that they had sloping roofs as well. Whereas in Raghav's flat, the roof was rectangular and made of cement and iron shafts. But here it was made up of the straw and the bamboos. Then when he looked at the ground, he saw his grandfather's house was on the ground itself. But his house was on the 12th floor. The multi-story apartment where Raghav used to stay had 6 stars, 20 flats in each tower, and moreover, they had parking space as well. Then how come his grandpa's house was on the ground? Well, that time Grandpa said that there was space for everybody's home. But then he saw the windows over here. The windows were also different. The window over here consists of wood and the iron grills. But in his flat, it was made of aluminium frames and glass over here. So then Raghav understood that there were many differences in houses then and houses now. And finally, Grandpa said that this kind of house was not possible in Mumbai. Why is that? Because Mumbai is a metropolitan city and there are so many people who stay over there. For them, if you want to give shelter, you need to have tall multi-storied buildings like the flat in which your friend Raghav used to stay. Now Grandpa asked, Raghav, what did you see other than your apartment? Raghav said, there was a slum nearby to his apartment. It is known as Dharavi slum. So Grandpa asked, like, do you have friends staying over there as well? On which Raghav said, yes, he had his best friend Sanjay staying in the slum. Now Grandpa asked, Raghav that whether the rooms in the slums looked the same as his apartment. Well, hearing that, Raghav got a bit sad. He said his friend Sanjay used to stay in the Dayapur village, but then his father thought of a better job and took Sanjay and his sister to Bombay. But he could not afford a rented place or buy any flat. So for that, they had to stay in the slum. The house's condition was very bad. Although the walls were cemented, the roofs were made of asbestos. And there were no proper sanitation or drainage as well. There was no water for 24 hours. So they had to keep water in drums or buckets. And moreover, there were no proper doors or windows as well. No proper ventilation. But Raghav's best friend Sanjay always said that he would study very hard and finally he would earn money and support his family, buy a big flat for them as well. Hearing that, Grandpa was very excited. He said, Raghav, your best friend is very, very courageous. You should be proud of him. On which Raghav said, absolutely correct. While going to his grandpa's house, Raghav had seen two big buildings and a big bungalow with a garden. He asked Grandpa whose houses were they because he had never seen something like that. The Grandpa said that these houses belonged to the zamindar of the village. Well, he also promised Raghav to take him to these houses the next day. On reaching the bungalow, Raghav was awestruck. He saw so many different structures. Which are they? Well, he saw round pillars, the big arches, and even he saw the wooden stacks in the ceiling. He could not see any tube light or ceiling fan. He told Grandpa, Grandpa, didn't the zamindar or his family members feel hot or uncomfortable because there is no light, no fan? On which Grandpa said, the walls were very thick in those times. Moreover, the ceiling was also on a great height. Then the electricity was not there. So it was not a problem since the rooms were cooler and for light they used the chandeliers or else the kerosene lamps. Even there were huge swinging ceiling fans which only were used when the pankhawalas used to pull them from the strings they were attached to. And even Raghav was excited to know about how these buildings were made. To which Grandpa replied that it was first made by lime mortar, which is a mixture of lime, sand and water. And finally, it was given lime wash, which is a mixture of lime, putti and water. And finally, the houses were ready. Well, Raghav was awestruck that only one family of zamindars stayed in such big bungalow with gardens and two tall buildings as well. So Raghav asked, who all stay over here right now? To which Grandpa said, nobody now stays over there. It was used for the government officials for their accounts work. So finally, Raghav was very happy to know how the houses used to look and how they were made of at that time and how it is made of and it looks right now. So I'm sure, my dear kid, you have also understood the difference between the houses then and now.